From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weekend weather.
Fred Gossage in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center on this Saturday morning, filling in for Brian Wilson with your weekend forecast update. Brian's still a little under the weather, so we're going to take care of him and fill in for him today. Starting in the mid-20s this morning with mostly clear skies, still a breezy west wind out there with sunshine and that west wind. We do warm into the low to mid-40s as we head into the afternoon hours of our Saturday. Here's the futurecast this morning in the 20s to start our day, but with the sunshine, we do climb on up through the 30s into the 40s as early as midday. I think we're low to mid 40s for daytime highs into the afternoon, falling back into the 30s as early as sunset, into the 20s through the evening. And I think by daybreak here on our Sunday morning, we're talking about mid to upper teens across the area. Maybe not quite as cold as what Futurecast is showing, but I do think there may be widespread teens for morning lows by daybreak on our Sunday. Arctic air pouring in even ahead of that wintry system we're tracking for our Monday coming up. So sunshine today. Still some sunshine for the first half of Sunday, but clouds increasing by the afternoon. You see the snow off to the west building with that system. Snow in here as early as late overnight hours of our Sunday, but the higher impact snow comes in for a large part of Monday, maybe lasting into Monday night before snow showers taper off on our Tuesday morning, and accumulation is likely, as well as travel problems, and then just downright cold air coming for a large part of next week. Now, we have already had a winter storm watch as early as yesterday afternoon for parts of the area. By the time you're seeing this morning, that may have already been expanded further across the area, and this is a pre-recorded update. So I don't want to show you old information with an old winter storm watch. If more counties are added to that overnight or this morning, we will have that information on social media, and then I'll be back live with a midday update at noon. But here's the first try at our snow total numbers. You know, we were talking about holding off on snow total numbers until we got to 48 hours out, and we're at that now. So this is our first stab at a forecast. And this is looking more and more like a heavy snow event for parts of the area. Here in the white shaded region across a large part of southern middle Tennessee, down in the far northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi, this is where snow totals could exceed 4 inches across the area. I'm not yet ready to put an upper bound on that, but there definitely could be some heavy snow totals in here. South of there in the darkest blue, including the Shoals metro area, down to Red Bay, Russellville, the Athens area, 2 to 4 inches of snow as of how it looks like right now. And this could waffle a little south. This could waffle a little north. The numbers could change just a little bit. This is the first stab at the forecast. As new data comes in over the next 24 to 48 hours, we will adjust this as necessary. But the darkest blue, 2 to 4 inches, looks like a good estimate right now. There could be some isolated areas a little bit less than that, a little bit more than that. That's how it always works with any snow situation ever. The medium shade of blue here south of there, south of Athens down through Decatur, Moulton, south of Russell, Phil Campbell, a general 1 to 2 inches of accumulation looks likely, and that's enough to cause travel problems even there. And even south of those regions, on south of our viewing area here, in this turquoise shaded area where it's only 1 inch or less, travel problems, a definite possibility there because of just how cold it will be, so that as things accumulate, it will get onto the roadways, even in the lower accumulation areas. But here in our darker blue region and our white region, there could definitely be some heavy totals. And these numbers may actually trend upward as we get a little closer to the situation. So it's a higher impact looking winter storm, especially by Tennessee Valley standards. You know, we're not used to really high snow totals frequently every single year here in Tennessee and North Alabama. So it's a little bit different for us compared to what it is in other parts of the country. But a high impact for snow accumulation in that heaviest banded area, 4+ inches of snow looking very possible, if not likely, Not too much of a concern with icing in our local area. I think any freezing rain or ice accumulation is south of our area, but there may be a little sleet or freezing rain mixing in south of the Tennessee River. This is mainly a snow situation for us Monday, and because of how cold the infrastructure is going to be, because we're going to be cooling down the roadway temperatures this weekend ahead of the snow, and the temperatures of the bridges and the overpasses and the ground temperatures, and then just the air temperatures when the snow happens being well down into the 20s, significant travel issues are possible, if not likely, especially in those heavier snow areas. And even though this is going to be a somewhat drier type snow compared to what we usually have, because we're going to be on down into the 20s, it won't be as wet of a snow. If we do get into those really heavy snow areas, there still could be enough snow accumulation on the tree limbs to possibly cause some isolated power outages. But because this isn't as much of a sticky, wet snow, I'm not really expecting widespread power outages with this situation coming up as we head into our Monday. And then aside from the snow, really cold air coming in next week. We've been talking about this for several days as well. Daytime highs below freezing. Once we get below freezing Sunday evening, we don't get back above freezing at any point, day or night, all the way until Thursday afternoon. Several days there where we're below freezing during the daytime and the nighttime nonstop. That's a pipe bursting type cold. And then with morning lows in the single digits and wind chill values at times below zero, that is also a dangerous type cold, so you really want to prepare for this. And we've been asking you to the past several days, and that cold air starts as early as when the snow moves in on our Monday. You can see that the warmest day we have for the next 7 on the board is today, with highs in the low to mid 40s, and from there it's either 20s or 30s for daytime highs. And on Tuesday it may be a struggle to hit 20 degrees for a daytime high. So for the next week, possibly 2 weeks, we look below average across the area. Low to mid 40s today with partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies across southern middle Tennessee, down in northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi. More of the same, getting into the mid 40s here too, with plenty of sunshine. 7-day forecast shakes down like this. And quiet today, quiet for the daytime hours of our Sunday, but even more chilly tomorrow. A good 10 degrees colder tomorrow. We'll struggle to get above freezing for daytime highs. Snow starts later into the overnight, but Monday's a really high impact day where winter storm conditions are likely across the area. Significant snow accumulations possible, significant travel impacts possible as well. Snow showers taper off Tuesday morning. Really cold air for the middle of next week, but we do finally get above freezing as we head toward Thursday afternoon, at least briefly. And then we'll watch another weather system around Friday of the coming week. We're still going to have cold air around. It's going to depend on if the system tracks over us or if it goes to the south. If it does track over us, there may be some wintry issues, but too far out for any details. There's a lot of uncertainty with that, but we'll watch it in the days ahead. There's the latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back here in the Weather Center live at noon today with another update on the snow situation for Monday and your 7-day forecast.